one of them is Mirza Ulug'bek district. So you can see my school. It's a public secondary school, and I work here for the past 11 years as English language teacher and also as English language trainer for colleagues, for district and regional colleagues. Well, as a warm-up activity, I want to involve participants too. As I mentioned before, keywords, yeah, motivation and and interesting of our students. Well, look at this picture, actually photo. Dear participants, what can you see in this photo?
Dear participants, you can write in the chat box. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Well, just one word.
Okay, so happy kids, and they are very, I would say, not engaged. They're very interesting because look at their eyes.
Chat box, Maral. Just in the chat box, please.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Great. Yes, they're not engaged, but because that they're ready for photo. Yeah. Great. Good. So students, great. By the way, in Uzbekistan, English is taught from grade 1. Students come to school at age 7 and until grade 11 at age 17 and 16. And here we can see just only half group of my of the class, because in Uzbekistan, English is and other foreign languages are taught in 2 groups. So we have a co-partner here for 1 class. Well, great. And so, as you know, we need to motivate, yes, to improve our students' language engagement in teaching English, in teaching foreign language. So here, in this environment, I think it's easier, to motivate our language learners, because, yes, you are right, because here I have less than 15, 16 students, and it's easy to interact with them and to have other different pattern-based activities. Well, next photo. Let's compare this photo with the second one. Wow, big difference. It's difficult to hear. It's not sometimes, maybe it's difficult to engage learners. But again, it depends also on teachers' presentation skills and lesson material delivery strategies. So here you can see the whole class, the whole grade picture photo. Sometimes due to some reasons, we need to combine 2 mini groups, and conduct English language lessons. So here, again, I want also to point out that in teaching foreign language, not only ready-use materials, but also teachers' creative skills and critical thinking skills are very crucial and very important in effective language teaching context. Also, during my teaching, I also improve my, for example, teaching experience and my knowledge through different forms of my professional growth. One of them, of course, following course books, which are officially approved by state. And also we have other ways to, for example, to grow our knowledge and professional teaching skills. For example, I'm involved in different international and local projects. For example, here you can see we have very interesting and program by British Council, IELCA program, which is also in Central Asia, is very popular, and the participants of this project is increasing. The aim is also to deliver my gained knowledge and experience through workshop trainings. Or I share also my gained knowledge and experience through different forms, like, for example, conferences as presenters or just participants, to share my knowledge with other participants, experts in this kind of such kind of international opportunities like conferences. Also, for example, this year we had a very interesting and amazing conference in Tashkent, in Westminster University. And I also shared my course, my conference materials, my presentation with other colleagues. And as a ASN English Speaking Nation project part, I also share my knowledge and experience, which I gained actually through program, through, for example, Regional TESOL Conference, which was also in Tashkent in 2022. So as you can see here, for example, as my continued professional development journey, I try to be involved in different forms of opportunities provided for teachers. And dear colleagues, I think you can agree with me. For example, there are many opportunities for foreign language teachers rather than other subject teachers. For example, English, yes, we have different forms of opportunities like webinars, workshop presentations, yeah, and local international conferences. Okay, well, also last year I'm also Open Program alumni. In 2024, I successfully completed open course TESOL methodology, yeah, by University of Maryland, Baltimore County. At the end of the program, we also got a lot of teaching resource materials, which I successfully and effectively apply in my teaching context and share with my colleagues and other colleagues from district through different workshop trainings. And I would like to also highlight some benefits by Open Program, where throughout the program we shared our challenges and tried to find some maybe solutions or strategies to some challenge that we face, yeah, throughout the program. So on the right, you can see fabulous other participants from Uzbekistan, where we engaged throughout the program. And at the end, and during the award ceremony, we met together for our certificates. And thanks to U.S. Embassy for such kind of opportunity that you provide not only for teachers, but also other educators, where they can find different forms of teaching resource materials. And today for my this presentation, I want to share that for example, use articles from English Teaching Forum. I hope you are familiar with these fabulous teaching resource materials. Here you can find not only articles, but also ready-use worksheets and ready-use articles, activities, apply strategies. And for example, last year, we had English Day Camp during summer break. And during teaching, our regular classes, there are other opportunities to develop our learners' learning, foreign language through different forms. One of them is, for example, English Day Camp. Actually, English Day Camp can be organized not only during summer break, but also during short break periods. For example, in Uzbekistan, we have autumn, winter, and spring short breaks for schools children. It's a 1 week, school break, and also 3 months a 3 months summer holiday. And for my for this event, I used successfully article called "Boost English Language Learning Through Camp Experience" by Joanita Blackton and Alla Makoni, which was very resourceful material. And also here I would like to show one thing that, as you know, one of the best maybe what thing that I like in these teaching forum journals, all materials are free. The only one thing teachers need to do is to put their effort, creative thinking skills, and to develop their own plan, or strategies, applying strategies, just following this kind of materials. For example, there are in this article 5 programs are highlighted. As you see, there are 5 different topics: A House in the Wood, Eco Kids, Video Games, Academy of Superheroes, Time Travelers. Yes, you are right. As you have noticed, there is a big one difference: student's age. So you can choose according to your context or according to your student's age. For example, during one school break, you can organize, for example, Eco Kids. Or for the next school break, you can organize Academy of Superheroes. In my case, actually, I also teach primary level language learners. I chose A House in the Wood. And the student's age of campers, 8 to 10. And here you can see numbers. So I have just question. What do you think? In the third column, we have numbers with, let's say, topics, names, maybe topic names. What do you think? What do these numbers represent?
Yes, dear participants, please write your answer in the chat box. And dear, I would like to announce a little bit, you can ask your questions to Bakhtiyar in the chat box. Our chat moderator, Nadira Kushpakova, will address it at the end of the session, the Q&A session. Thank you.
Yes, Nurzada Irgasheva, thank you, and other participants. Days. Yes, as you have noticed, we have answer on the screen, on the slide. Excellent. Well, they represent days. Well, as you see, for example, day 1, you can see Belarus. Why Belarus? Because these English day camps topics actually were developed by fabulous teachers and educators in Belarus. But you can adapt this just following the program. As you see, QR code. By following the QR code, you can follow the program. Also, schedule. I contributed to this, for example, schedule. Also, I developed a presentation about Uzbekistan. And it was great honor last year when I shared with my colleagues and other colleagues through our Telegram English Day Camp group. So here we just adapted, Or day 1 can be any English speaking countries, or the country where you work. In my case, I developed and created about Uzbekistan, presentation. Well, as you see, we have QR codes, and just one thing that you need to do is just follow and choose, and you can apply these materials. And all these materials are free, which I think you agree that the majority of our teachers actually like this kind of stuff. And of course, you need to choose and to follow according to your context. Here also, last year, in addition to this program, we had training by educators by Alla Makoni, online training, where other colleagues also participated in this online training. the camp counselor training. For example, one of our fabulous and experienced educator, Ugulkhon Kakilova, also participated actively, and together we gained a lot of knowledge and experience. So how to be camp counselor training. And it's 7.5 hours online format. And we shared also our understandings, the differences between regular English lesson and English day camp days, English day camps. And we discussed what activities can be included or in what format can be organized English day camps. Thank you for this kind of opportunity too. Well, before organizing this English Day Camp, together with other colleagues, we created announcements, for our learners to attract their attention, to attract their interests, to participate in English Day Camp. And we created different forms of advertisements. Like, for example, here you can see teachers' computer skills are also important in teaching English. For example, here on the right, on the left, you can see name tags, which I started by just, remembering names are very important. So name tags are also, it was kind of one strategy to engage in and to motivate my learners to learn English freely, in this kind of context. Well, let's move on. So I want to highlight some points of this program. So about the days. So what topics can be? So topics devoted to the nature and animals of Uzbekistan and English-speaking countries. And the groups I had also different interaction patterns, activities. As you know, there are many interaction patterns: individual, pair, small group, and whole camp activities. And also activities, indoor and outdoor activities. I hope most of our learners like outdoor activities where they engage in pairs, and in team competition activities. So day 1 is about Uzbekistan. Day 2, the UK. Day 3, the USA, Australia, and last one, performance. So performance, it means in this program schedule, during 4 days, learners create their own materials, and at the end, during day 5, they perform their own product. And at the end, we have English lessons and also their project, like it's kind of, project work, which they work together. Okay. So day 1, we talked about Uzbekistan. Of course, nature and animal world. And here, dear colleagues, I would like also again to mention that here also you can use available free resource materials. For example, I have some teaching resource materials where also effectively try to use in these English Day Camp days. And I think you are familiar with this kind of hot potato activity. There are some benefits of this activity. One of them helps develop hand-eye coordination and social skills while providing entertainment. Involves passing a ball. I mean, it's the structure, it's a procedure. Involves passing a ball around a circle while music is playing. But instead of a ball, you can use soft toy. Yes, if you don't have there is no ball, you can use something like soft toy, for example. Well, in my case, I applied ABC for animals. Well, campers name animals on ABC letter. For example, E, elephant, B, bear, R, rabbit. So in this way, when music stops, they need to just name animals name starting with the letters they have. For example, R, rabbit. There are some adaptations of this activity. Dear colleagues, what do you think? In what way can we adapt this activity?
Yes,
Not,
it's a great
not only
question. Yeah,
for
you can
not only for campers, yeah, but also lessons. Just one strategy. In what ways also we can adapt?
share it in the chat box, please.
So let me read one of them. Okay. Yes, as one of activity. Perfect. I mean the topic may be, newly learned vocabulary revision. Yes, why not? And again, dear colleagues, here my learners are very young. That's why it's just simple. And you know, summer is hottest seasons in Uzbekistan, in Central Asia, and that's why I adapted to. Wow, checking homework by Ayjamal Shairbek. Yes, thank you for paraphrasing. Wow, for the parts of this speech, noun, verbs, adjectives. Thank you, Nargiza Priskulova. Great, excellent. Well, let's move on to our activity. Of course, this game continues until one camp is left. But at the end, you support and say, wow, thank you for great active participation. Because you know they're kids, yeah? Just a need to motivate also, to be motivated. Well, due to the UK, here, the aim is to learn about nature world, animal world of the UK through different activities like drawing, yeah, and coloring, and for example, paperwork presentation activity, crafts. At the end of the day, this schedule, they need to create characters in the wood. Yeah, as you know, we have fairy tale, yeah, Terimok, where all animals try to live in one big house. And at the end, bear comes where, yeah, to live in this big house. Well, paperwork presentation activity also helps develop creativity and self-expression while providing new vocabulary, yeah? For example, at the same time, learners learn new words like thistle, daffodil, rose, shamrock. As you can see on the left picture, learners draw these pictures themselves and they explore national symbols of the UK. Of course, campers get black and white pictures of the flowers, adaptation form. They need to color and decorate the stage for the final day 5. Day 3, United States. Also here I successfully used world map, to grasp their attention and also to share culture points, culture aspects of teaching English. Of course, rules, we have ground rules. And on third day, for example, we had also, it's time to go outside. Can you see they're very engaged, interested, despite hot weather. For example, one of the activities, what is in my bag? So campers use their senses of touch to learn and explore rather than staying in the classroom. I hope you're familiar with this activity. So eliciting language from campers and keeps them engaged can be used to target other skills such as play skills, and social skills, tone taking, sharing. And the procedure is simple. A range of animal toys in the bag, and campers take turns playing, putting their hands into the bag to guess what they have touched before pulling animal toy out of the bag. And on the left picture, you can see I use different materials that I have from different programs, from my colleagues, from from participants of present conference workshops, and then they describe it in 2-3 sentences. It's amazing activity. Activity 2, animal pairs. As you know, we have interesting strategy, total physical response, TPR. So it's a great way to combine learning fun and fresh air, an interactive way to get campers learning outdoors. the names of animals on pieces of paper, and there are 2 cards for each animal. So student learners pairs, yes, they pair. So 1 card for each camper, and they don't show the cards to anyone else. The aim is campers move around, making the gestures of the animal on the card, and in order to find his or her partner. And once campers find their pairs, the game is over. Wow, can you imagine the atmosphere? Yes, it's kind of drama, theater show also you can observe. So becoming part of a group and contributing can make campers feel better about themselves and help develop new friendships. And therefore, Australia. Here we had also team building activity, animal charades. I think it's one of the your favorite activities too. It's a great way to teach kids about different animals. But frankly, I have also shy students. But during this activity and at the end, they were so active they forget that I was there, and they were very open-minded in this activity too. It's kind of a guessing game. Excellent. And for young learners, I ask them to use Is It. Yeah, for example, it's a guessing game where campers act out to describe the animal without speaking, while the other team try to guess by asking, Is it? Here on the photo, you can see, due to hot weather, I also use, we used effectively inside, yeah, other parts of school, of our school, not only classroom. And day 5, performance. Perform the final date. So we can see, what can you see, dear colleagues?
Yes, please, dear colleagues, share your answers in the chat box.
Yes, masks. But what about main features, distinctive features of these masks? What do you think? Wow, thank you, Anna Bilium. Thank you. They're handmade. Perfect. They're made by our learners. Amazing. And at the end, we have a performance, a house in the wood. And at the end, it was great to see our learners' faces, happy faces, because they also contributed in this, during this period, English Day camp days. And here you can see also other, not only by learners, but also by teachers. For example, on the photo below, on the right below, you can see, let's say, teaching resource materials. What do you think? What materials are used for presenting story characters? On the photo, on the right below, right bottom photo.
Oh.
Yes, you are right. Sticks. Ice cream sticks. Sticks with animals. And the sticks are used, you can use different available materials. For example, juice stick, ice cream stick, pencils, and of course, our learners' imagination. Just provide some materials and learners do their best job. Wow, lollipop sticks. Thank you. Durjimil Gulbahar. Thank you. Thank you for idea. Why not? And the last thing, on the left photo, below, yes, bottom, what materials actually are used, for these masks? Yes, paper and cloth. Great. Rubber band. You are closer. Well, can you pay attention to the string to fix on the head? Yeah, shoelaces. Good. And I used, frankly, surgery masks string because where they're flexible. Yes, you can. I just cut them out of surgery masks, and I provided learners. And students say, wow, great idea to use masks materials. Why not? So again, dear teachers, dear colleagues, please, we have also some very free and some very low cost materials that you can use in your this kind of extra additional, faculty extra additional activities. Well, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and this was my final slide to show my students' impression and mood during these fabulous 5-day camp days. Thank you, dear colleagues. If you have questions, I have email, please. You are welcome. I try to answer your questions, or if you need some support or advice, you're welcome.
Wow.
Thank you, dear colleagues.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Bakhtiyar. Such a great presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we are going to upload all the sessions on our Facebook page. If you have a lot of questions, you can ask the questions on our Facebook page under this post, under this session. So, Bakhtiyar, I'm sure Bakhtiyar is there on our Facebook page. He will be very glad to answer the questions. So for now, Nadra,
thank you.
Are there any questions?
Thank you for the great presentation. So I think all our participants are saying their thankfulness for the great presentation, and we will hope they will share the presentation, and they are asking the PPT of our presentation. Yes.
Can I make someone comment, please? Dear colleagues, also, as you see, it also requires not only ready-use materials from different resource of materials like articles, ready-use worksheets, but also teachers' effort. You need some time, not free time, but I mean some time to contribute. Little by little, you create your own materials. And that's why in this way, you can learn, share, and explore in effective conducting lessons and also extra curricular activities. I'll share with my materials with you, dear colleagues. Sure. Thank you.
And Anna Balum asked about you, Bakhtiyar Perdeshov, to ask about the special teacher training for the folks.
Perfect.
Go through with the counseling.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Thank you. Great. Okay.
Great. Thank you so much, Nadra, for moderating the chat box. Thank you so much, Bakhtiyar, for conducting the session for our conference. Your contribution is really appreciated. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you in the future as well.
Thank you. We hope in future we'll see also other English Day camps by our colleagues from not only Central Asia, but also from different parts of the globe.
Sure. Thank you. If they are in the open community of practice, we will be very happy to see them, to see their contribution to our community.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, great.